The boys are back in town. What's up, guys?
J-Ho.
What's up, Jeff?
Jeffrey. Coach Lock.
What it do?
My Big Ten nemesis right now.
Man, we gotta see what happens.
Too late.
It's all right.
Too late.
Hmm?
We need to change shirts. It's too late.
What you mean? You just gonna change shirt?
Yeah, go ahead. Nah, we here.
You sure?
Yeah, we here.
Yeah.
We here. It's too late. We all right.
All right. Song of the week, Coach. Kick us off.
Song of the week for me, man, is Jay-Z and Kanye West. Who gonna stop me?
Who gonna stop me?
That's
Classic.
cool.
Stop
They'll
me
never
now.
perform that again.
Never
Never.
perform.
Never be performed.
Damn.
Shout out to Otis.
16 and 9-11. Told y'all I was gonna go ham.
Yeah. That last verse.
The curses.
That last verse.
Got on some way. We growing up worthless. Middle finger to my old life. Special shout out to my old head. They want for their advice. I would have been so dead. I'm living life till these kill me. Turns up these niggas feel me. Pablo Picasso. Really. They graduated Kona. And I did all that without a diploma. Play for motherfucking fool if you want to. Street smart and a book smart. Could have been a King's Club cook smart. I'm gonna stop me is me. You right. That's stop.
That's a one.
Oh yeah, boy. What?
One. Yeah.
Boy.
That's a one.
People say that album is trash.
I don't know how.
Not for real.
I don't know how.
No, it's people that say that.
That's bad.
It's some beats on that ain't for everybody.
No, it's a top 5 album of our lifetime.
It's some beats on that ain't for everybody.
That, Victory Lap, Blueprint, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Clips. Top 5 albums of our generation. I'm not.
This last Clips.
Yes. Hey, boy.
There's some people that'll argue with you that the second Clips album is their best album.
It ain't better than that.
Hell Have No Fury. Some people argue with you that Hell Have No Fury is their best album.
Yeah. We're gonna start our hip hop podcast real soon.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Speaking of, my song of the week is Mace featuring 8Ball and MJG, The Play Away. The Play Away.
Shout out to Baller G getting the East Coast love on that
Yeah.
album. Yeah, that was all right.
Everything I do be all about the groups. I be picking up dust.
Shout out to you for liking the A-Ball song.
Right.
Oh man, I
Yeah.
didn't think I knew anything about that.
Not A-Ball.
Nah.
My song of the week is Rick Ross. Maybach Music 4.
With K, what's my girl name? Chrisette Michelle.
No, that's just him and Neo.
Oh,
With L.A. Reid talking at the end.
okay, yeah.
Maybach Music 4. That's the last good Maybach music.
Yeah.
It's been a train wreck since then. We had a Days Loaf Maybach music.
Yeah.
We had the one that Pusha T was on, but they made him. Wayne made him take Pusha T off. Yeah.
You remember Jay had one where he did it on
He
his
did.
own?
He did Maybach Music 2
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah. And First Montana.
Yeah. Shout out to French.
That's
Frenchie.
Y'all ready to get to it?
Let's do it.
Get it.
Full Sport Press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full Sport Press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for 3, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full Sport Press.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back, and some of you for the first time, to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your man, Coach Lock.
Weezy is out on assignment. Shout out to you, Weezy.
Shout out to Weezy.
Cameraman, how you doing, brother?
605.
605. Yeah.
Let's pause.
Yeah, let's pop. Episode 605, we're ranking the top college basketball teams that never won a national title.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
Better doggone know it.
You better doggone believe it.
Let's kick it off, Coach. What you got best of the week?
Best of the week, man. Erika Gumbawale signed a 7-figure deal with the Dallas Wings.
First one.
But what makes it even better, though, is she didn't take the full 1.4 that she could have gotten to save some cap space for her teammates so she can get some more teammates out there.
Yeah.
So shout out to the WNBA players about to start signing these $1 million contract deals.
They real.
Enrique Ogunwale. My
Shame
best
on
of
her.
the week. Yeah. That's your arch nemesis. Shout out to Enrique. My best of the week is Judge Mathis, man. Wife, spouse to dismiss their divorce. They're officially back together now.
Shout out to Judge. Love
Yeah,
wins.
yeah, nah, for
Love
sure.
wins.
Love is in your
Gotta
face.
respect it, man. Always in celebration of black love and a good reconciliation.
Shout out
So
to
it's
Judge
good.
Mathis.
Yeah. We have enough of the opposite going on.
Yeah. It's black
So,
love.
Love
Yeah,
is in your
hey,
face.
he might have got out there and realized
It ain't out here.
it's pee in that pool.
Especially at that age.
Yeah, that is.
At that age. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh my God.
What you got your best of the week?
This is Coach. This probably both. This will be both of ours. I don't know if you know about it yet, though. The Fight is a new live action weekly or monthly live boxing that's going to air on TNT from the Zone.
Okay.
They announced a partnership this week that they're going to be airing live boxing matches on TNT and on TNT Sports. Shout out to TNT getting back into the sport, getting into boxing.
There's going to be a lot of knockouts, or is it going to be?
Well, it's going how they are advertising it is it's going to be fights that would have been on ESPN or pay-per-view level fights are now going to be on TNT. Some of them going to be on TNT.
Okay, so we should see some good matches.
So like your Keyshawn Davises, people like that who will be fighting on the Zone.
Okay.
When you had the subscription, might get a TNT main event card.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
Go. Worst of the week, Coach. What you got?
Man, these gas prices, this is just skyrocketing. They just continue to go up and go up. Yeah, see, yeah.
You gotta get on up now.
You gotta watch it, Coach. Speaking of prices going up, my worst of the week is sodas. Talked to the cameraman about this. I went to our local Publix in search of the new ginger ale.
Which one?
It is a peach something.
Yeah.
Fruit splash.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And I saw the price of a 12-pack. Jeff, do you know how much a 12-pack of sodas costs?
$12, I think.
$12 fucking dollars, dude. For a 12-pack. That's $1 soda. That's quick math.
Yeah, quick math.
That's math. I done
Man,
Yeah.
no quicker.
That's not listen. That's not spike lemonade.
Nah.
That ain't
It's just a good old ginger ale.
good old.
You left him right there, didn't you?
I left him right there. Now I would never ever buy a 12-pack of sodas. I'm not with $12. Is crazy.
And it's a can. That's a can, too. It's a 12-ounce can.
12-ounce cans.
Nah.
$12.
$6.99.
Better get 20-ounce bottles for $1, man.
Yeah.
What we doing?
Yeah.
Nah,
Bro, we losing the plot.
man.
Yeah, without
That-
plot is gone.
Yeah, it's out.
gone.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Dude, $12
That's
for a
crazy.
12-pack?
That's insane.
I ain't doing.
I just reject.
I want to try. I want to actually try it,
Me too.
I'm not-
but I no.
Can't
I'm
do it.
gonna have to get the 1 liter.
Yeah.
You know, I hate them.
Yeah.
You
got
gotta
one.
try that one.
Yeah. If I say you got one use.
It's all, yeah. It's all
Unless
with.
you use, I'm gonna tell you how tribal we was on the south side. We used to use what's the wrench to make things super tight.
Oh.
White pliers, not white
Oh,
pliers.
I know what you're talking about.
I call it white pliers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Then I would hit that joints to the point where you can't turn it, and then it would keep all the condensation in there. That's not that's stupid.
I mean, you gotta keep it. I
They
mean,
want strong.
hey, we gotta keep it
Gotta
together.
keep the
Yeah,
condensation.
you gotta keep it wrong.
Condensation, man. It ain't condensation.
It's not condensation. Definitely not condensation. But I knew what you meant though.
It's not
Yeah, condensation's on the outside.
Outside, that's what what's that called? You know the word.
fizz. It's the fizz.
fizz.
Talking about.
Yeah.
What's the fizz?
I had it right there.
What is the fizz?
Carbonation.
Carbonation.
Condensation.
Carbonation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
leave it like that, brother. No.
So, yeah. Yeah. Hey,
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
one.
Ain't nothing wrong.
That ain't the clip.
That ain't the club.
We ain't doing that.
that's
You gotta watch the show for that one.
Close us out, Jim.
I'm gonna make it real quick and simple.
Mm.
Gucci Man. All right. Check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, and FSP's own Insta Snap to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. J.O.
Yeah.
And Coach Lock.
Yes, sir.
You guys have a yellow box with Cheerios recipient for our listeners.
We do. This week's award recipient is the LeBron versus Memphis.
God dang right.
That's right. Yeah. LeBron James suited up for 3 different franchises over the course of his NBA career. However, it sounds like he's ruled out a couple of destinations. This week, a video made rounds on social media showing LeBron James out on the golf course taking some not so subtle shots on the city of Memphis while he was in the company of all Caucasian Americans. At 41 years old, you think I'm going to do that shit in Memphis? In Memphis on a random expletive Thursday? Fuck out of here. He doubled down. Also hating Milwaukee and his hometown Cleveland Cavaliers. He said specifically the league would be better off if the team moved to Nashville. LeBron James has been getting cooked
Oh, they cooking.
for the last 7
They
days
cooking.
on social media, coach.
Cooking.
Come on, Bron.
Yeah, Brian. But that is the thing, though. This could be strategic. This could
you talking
this
now,
could
coach?
have been purposely done to get the masses talking. But a lot of people are saying that, oh, it's just LeBron, and they seen the clips. But these clips are old clips. LeBron's clip is new. But the Draymonds and all these other guys coming out saying these are old clips that just have resurfaced because LeBron said it. So now it's gone viral and everything. But the issue is they don't have any nice hotels for the level of the NBA. Like I saw a video on social media where a guy said he went and checked into the Hilton and he went through the room and they upgraded him and gave him a nice room. He was like, this is a nice room for me. Yeah. But for somebody that's used to paying $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a night for a room, compared to that, it's not going to be the same room. The room may be nice.
That's right.
But if you go to the Ritz-Carlton,
You
go to the Four Seasons and get that big boy penthouse room, it's going to look totally different. And the service is going to be totally different. That's all they're saying.
That's it. Yeah.
So in the NBA PA has it's a clause that they have to stay in 5-star hotels.
100%.
Wherever when you travel. I understand it. And I understand LeBron what he's saying. It made sense. It was the company he was in that bothered me.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all.
And him sounding like Carlton Banks too.
You beat yes, that's it.
That was it.
And when did he start hanging out with golf streamers? Like those weren't his homeboys. Those weren't dudes. These were dudes who literally stream golf. And he somehow finds them and then he's with them.
Strategic.
I don't get it, man. If Coach, what you're saying makes sense, especially with the lease coming up in 2028 in Memphis, and that team I ain't gonna say looking, but their front office looking in disarray. Shout out to you, Ja. Keep fighting, brother. But it seems weird that this Nashville talk is popping up more and more, not just from LeBron, but a lot of players who are aging out of the league and looking to get into ownership are talking about moving Memphis to Nashville. Keep an eye on that.
That's the thing. Like Jeff mentioned, that CBA that they signed, they're looking out for the players. And every player in the NBA is subject to stay in 5-star hotels. The closest 5-star hotel to Memphis is Nashville. And I get it. I am a hotel snob. I do not like staying in low vibration hotels. It just don't feel right. If the place has one of those weird AC units.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I need central air.
Yeah.
But we all have our bougie though.
Yeah,
we all have our
100%.
bougie.
Yeah.
My hotel problem is the bathroom.
Mm.
If the bathroom gives me 88 vibes, it's like,
Yeah.
bro, what we doing? Like, you ain't renovated the bathroom?
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
do it. You know what I'm saying?
You still stepping over the tub to get a
Come
shower?
on, yeah.
Come on, man.
And so basically what they were saying, hotels should be the equivalent of the home that you're staying in. You understand what
The
I'm
home,
saying? So can you imagine what a hotel would have to be for greater or less or equal value for LeBron James's career? Like, I get it, and I understand what he's saying. I think he's speaking, though, from a place of privilege.
Come on now.
And which isn't fair to Memphis at all, man. Again, Memphis isn't my favorite city in the world to go to either, but they deserve a Conrad there, just like
Right.
how Indianapolis was terrible hotels.
I know more.
Terrible. Then the NFL came through there, like the NFL said, hey, if we're going to continue to have the combine here, we're going to upgrade these hotels. And they did that. So I think Memphis should do the same thing. And they shouldn't take a team from Memphis because their city is in a tough spot, man. But I do think that LeBron James is speaking of a place of privilege, and it wasn't fair to Memphis. Milwaukee's trash. Jeff, you lived in Detroit. Detroit's trash.
Was. They've definitely, downtown Detroit looks 8x better. 8x better than
Closer to where Little Caesars is.
Little Caesars, the casino area, all downtown area looks 8x better than that.
8X.
That's why Final Four is going back there next year.
That
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah.
Okay.
Like they've definitely made
So
it.
it was a time it looked,
Yeah, it really bad.
yeah.
Really. Ooh, it looks like Soul Glow was still up on some of the walls. Like,
Yeah.
it was a lot of Murray's posters still
man.
on
Oh,
buildings. Like, it was
Yeah,
bad.
Murray's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coach, did you ever use wave grease?
Nah.
You ain't never used wave grease. Let's go. My bad.
Nah.
You
Yeah.
used Murray.
I've used
Yeah,
it.
man, Murray's was the thing. Did you ever finish a Murray's
I may have took me my whole 4 years of high school.
Yeah, it took my entire life. I got a little ass head. Maybe so, but that was
If you are listening, if you are watching on YouTube, leave us a comment. Tell us who you think should get the yellow box of Cheerios next week. You guys ready for the first half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Full Sport Press.
This your boy FSP Weezy. Join us each and every Monday on all streaming platforms. And don't forget, everything is paid for.
The revolution will be podcasted.
First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we start, I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Anybody doing Weezy Port?
Coach Locke, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
Ah, man, nothing's changed. Just Locke_the_great. That's THA. Get at me.
J-O.
See, God don't like ugly. You was laughing at me for Full Sport Press Podcast at the beginning. See, God don't like ugly. I'm J-Ho on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter.
You can find me at JEasley84 across all social media platforms. Y'all be careful of them threads now.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Y'all be careful of them threads. It's hot on threads.
I don't threads. Let's move. Let's talk some WNBA for the entire first half.
Before we do that, we're gonna talk about little college basketball. We waiting on that. We're gonna talk about college basketball. You know what I'm saying? I don't really watch a lot of college basketball, but I got my bracket. We did the FSP bracket challenge. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really. It wasn't on the docket. It wasn't on the thing. Huh? What happened?
I didn't play.
It wasn't on the docket. It wasn't on the grid. But I wanted to say, I did win. But it just ain't the show. It was on the show. If somebody other than a member of the cast would have won, they would have sent us a audio clip.
Floor is yours, my
Talk.
Thank you for all that participated. It was a good win. Shout out to the Michigan Wolverines and the UConn Huskies. Only person that had the championship right. And I won the entire FSP bracket. Thank you for everybody tuning in.
Are you gonna pass down your FSP?
Yeah. Whoever second place, they can get the shirt. You know what I'm saying? Second, third place.
I was in second place.
Well, I mean,
No.
I didn't see who was in second place. You know what I mean? I was. Hey, what I'm saying?
There's also a FSP college football league.
Yeah. I can't say that. I ain't got nothing to say about that.
Now, congratulations, Jeff. I was hot that you won that. The way that I'm competitive enough to look at that, I said, "This fucking Jeff." He definitely picked Michigan. And here's the funny thing: I had Michigan winning, but then I saw how bad they played against Arizona in the regular season. I was like, Arizona gonna beat the hell out of them.
When we kick your ass.
Yeah.
And that UConn shit, I didn't pick that at all. I thought.
I think dude the best coach in basketball. I think Hurley the best coach in basketball. Yeah.
I think Kevin Sampson is.
I can see that. He does more with less. True indeed.
Yeah.
But I think Hurley
Not this year.
Hurley got the
Sampson had
boys.
2 killers.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, but
amenities and everything else. Yeah.
I think actually Hurley does more with less.
That's why I like him as a coach and his players. I know coach is cliche, but his players run through a wall for him all day. Yeah.
Good coach. Good coach. All right. Well, since Jeff already talked about college basketball and him being victorious in the FSP bracket challenge for 2026, congratulations again to you, Jeff.
Thank you.
The 2026 WNBA mock draft is upon us. The women's college basketball season came to a close Sunday as UCLA crushed South Carolina for its first NCAA tournament title, and the 2026 WNBA season is just more than a month away. I don't think that's fair for the college.
It's not.
Be real.
That's not.
I don't know how they fix it though.
They can't fix it, but it's tough. Thanks to the coin flip between the Portland Fire and the Toronto Tempo, the full order for the 2026 WNBA draft on April the 13th is now set. That is Monday. As you're listening to this, it's Monday. Today. Unlike the past few years when the number 1 pick was set in stone, for months leading up to the draft, there's been plenty of debate about who the Wings should take with the top pick. Speaking of top pick, the number 1 pick from the Dallas Wings. They're on the clock. Coach, who do you have going number 1?
I'm going with our fam. I think it's our.
It's our.
Yeah.
Spain. She's going to be a perfect pick and roll partner for Paige. Paige, we know, came right into the league and made an immediate impact with them. And now you have her, you have Enrique who just signed her contract. Now you need is a big on the inside to go with those two guards. She can be the next superstar, big front court player to go with them. So I went with our Fang from Spain.
Jeff,
I agree with that, Coach. I like that.
Roller.
Yeah, and one of the main reasons I roll with that is youth. She's 3 years younger than the person who I think most people would assume that the Dallas Wings would go for, and coming in for Spain is not a lot of footage. You know what I mean? She's a project.
She is 19
She's a project.
years old.
19 years old. She's a project. I'm going with our fam as well.
Yeah, our fan for me as well. Showed an excellent showing against Team USA during the FIBA's World Cups last month. But just an excellent athlete, like Coach mentioned, in pick and roll with Paige. I know a lot of people thinking AZ Fudd, but with them signing Enrico Ogunbowale, kind of
makes no sense.
86 that now what could happen, which has been rumors, is Paige being traded to the Seattle.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be wild.
So
get the reality TV cameras ready.
But again, our fam's game is just tailor made for the WNBA. It's be very difficult to surpass. Now, granted, let me tell you, a couple of years ago, they had Charlie Collier, and just missed with the number 1 pick with her. And also their number 1 pick 2 years ago set out last year as well. So, and they were all project picks. So they could be burned by, you know what, I ain't doing no more project picks.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with, the seasoned veteran of a college basketball player. So, but again, who knows? But I think our fan makes the most sense. Next up, the Minnesota Lynx are on the clock. Jeff, who's your pick and why?
Lauren Betts from UCLA.
Okay.
This is what I've, a couple of mock drafts I looked at online had Lauren Betts go number 1 because Dallas need for a big on the inside. But I think this is a great pickup for Minnesota. This is a Chicago Sky pick.
From the Chicago
This
Sky.
is from the Chicago Sky. So this is a great pickup for them to get a 6'7" big like that. Give me Lauren Betts.
Coach.
I'm going Lauren Betts too.
Ooh.
With Nafisi Collin, who's going to miss a little of the season because of the injury. So they're going to need somebody to come in who can get them some size. They lost Maria Kladikova in the expansion draft. So they're going to need somebody to come in that can be an impact immediately. Now, you still have Elena Smith there, and Bex will just be a monster to go with them defensively. So to make it hard, especially losing Angel Reese in that trade. So I went with Lauren Betts, UCLA.
Okay. My pick is Olivia Miles, 5'10" guard from TCU. It's one of the best playmaking prospects we've seen, especially in this draft. And their inevitable position of adding a two-way player and at the point guard position, which has been their Achilles heel for the last couple of years, is just getting people in the right position. I think Olivia Miles will do that at a high level. She excels at getting into the paint, making plays in transition, and I think she's the best playmaking prospect in this draft again. So that defensive infrastructure will be able to help out with, of course, a person like Lauren Betts, right? Yeah. And she's from Minnesota as well. So that makes the most sense if Lauren Betts goes there. But she would love to go back home, but I don't think it'll be in her cards this year. Olivia Miles, guard from TCU, is my pick. Coming in number 3, the Seattle Storm on the clock, Coach, from the Los Angeles Sparks.
This is where I have Olivia Miles going.
Okay.
Like everything you say as far as her play, being a two-way guard, you pair her with Dominique Malonga, it'll be another inside-outside matchup that'll be good for the Seattle Storm. So I went with Olivia Miles.
Okay.
I'm going Kiki Rice here from UCLA. Back-to-back UCLA picks. Great tournament. She rebounds well. She defends well. She can shoot the tray. And like every reason that Coach is going with Olivia Miles, I'm inserting Kiki Rice at that, getting drafted at the 3rd spot for her.
And that's why I have AZ Fudd going here.
Okay.
5'11" from UConn. Coming off a really tough showing in the Final Four and a disappointing NCAA tournament overall, but still, her three-point shooting is some of the best I've ever seen. She averaged a career best 17 points and shot 45% from 3, y'all. 45 from 3 is crazy on 7 attempts. You understand what I'm saying? Like that. Now, granted, I get it. Yeah, she's open, but sometimes I've seen a lot of people been open and they still don't make 45% of their 30s.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, man. Just isn't the type of guard who can create, since we noticed in that Final Four game, but just impeccable form. One of the best shooters I've ever seen in the women's game. So she would be a good add for Sonia Raymond, the new head coach of the Seattle Storm.
Who shoots better? I'm going to throw the salt in there.
Do it.
Her or Caitlin Clark?
Her. I think she shoot better than Katie Clark. Katie Clark ain't never shot 45 from 3.
You got to. She's going to have to keep that up though.
Yeah.
She's going to have to keep that up.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
because on paper you all are right,
Mhm.
but just it sounds crazy saying it out loud.
Here we go though. This is the question: if Caitlin Clark was in that same spot with all that talent around her, do you think she would shoot 45?
They wouldn't allow. They would have won that chip with Caitlin Clark.
Shit.
Because I mean, like you're
The
saying,
second
she's
chip.
getting a lot of open shots because what's around her. Caitlin Clark was. I ain't gonna say she's the only show in town.
She was the only
She
show.
was the main show in
Yeah,
town.
people was closing out on AZ Fudd. They knew that it was going up.
Yeah, but
So, man.
Yeah,
closing
but
out off
closing
it's
out-
easier
yeah.
on
There you
the
go.
catch and shoot versus you having to always boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I honestly think that there hasn't been a better shooter
She can shoot
in
that
women's
Yeah,
basketball
she got a pistol.
than AZ Fudd. It's effortless every
Yeah.
time. It's quick release.
Yeah.
It's perfect form. Yeah, man. Next up is the Washington Mystics. They're on the clock. Jeff, give me your pick.
AZ Fudd.
Okay.
Everything you said there. Mystics need a player. Give me AZ Fudd right here, man.
Coach?
This is what I had AZ for. They need 3-point shooting in the worst way.
Yeah.
Dude.
And like you said, she's one of the best, most efficient shooters in college basketball history. So this is why I have AZ Fudd going to the Mystics.
Yeah, that's
That's what you're talking
That's what yeah, you missed that one.
Yeah.
My pick is Lauren Betts, center from UCLA.
wondering
For everything that you guys mentioned. I think people didn't realize how good she was until that Final Four run, because during the regular season she averaged 16. During the Final Four run, just during the entire tournament, she averaged 21 and 9. So that's just a glimpse of how good she's going to be. And if you put her alongside Kiki Iriafen and also Sonia Citron in Washington, that is a formidable trio that we haven't seen in a very long time.
Talent in this league, man.
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
Traditional
Yeah.
center in a rapidly evolving game. She is a polarizing prospect because, again, it's so fast. The WNBA gets up and down, man. So her being 6'7",
6'7".
traditional, big. There's fair questions about her offense will translate to the pros, but that's why I think she falls to 4. But still a great player, Lauren Betts.
Okay.
Coming in number 5, the Chicago Sky on the clock from the Connecticut Sun. Coach, who'd you pick and why?
This is where I have Kiki Rice UCLA coming. They need another guard, a lot of better guard play.
That's right.
And she's proven that she can score the ball. She proved that in this NCAA tournament in the Final Four. So I'll have Kiki Rice going here.
Jeff.
Olivia Miles going here.
Wow, that
5, man. She averaged 17.
No, you
Coach had to go
Hey,
to
those are 3.
3, yeah. She going 17, 9, and 9, and that going to the Elite 8, man. Like at 5, we know the Sky needed a guard since they got Angel Reese.
Yeah.
Now Angel Reese is gone. They still need a guard,
Yeah.
and this is their pickup right here. Yeah.
Yeah. My pick is Kiki Rice. Sky once again find themselves in a rebuild after you trade your cornerstone player, Angel Reese. Here's the rumor that they're about to get another cornerstone player right before the draft. But like Coach mentioned as well, and everybody mentioned, the world mentioned, that the Chicago Sky need a point guard at a high level. She's an excellent perimeter defender. She's the best lead guard that I think in college ball, because Olivia Miles is more of a scorer, and this girl sets the table. So, and she plays great defense, and she's grown into a reliable catch and shoot 3 person. I was talking to one of the homies about this. When she got to college, she shot 21%. Then her sophomore year went to 30. Then her junior year went to 35. This year she shot 39% from 3.
Definition of work.
So just working to get better, making that catch and shoot 3 a reliable catch and shoot threat now. So yeah, give me Kiki Rice.
So basically, the top 5 are basically
That's the 5.
unanimous.
Yeah,
It's just
for
a
sure.
matter of
Where
where
they
they
going.
going.
Yeah,
Where they
5
going.
is 5, though.
Yeah, for sure. Moving on to the Toronto Tempo. Coming in at number 6. Jeff, who's your pick and why?
Going back to Spain, I got Ayana Martin here, the 5'9" guard from Spain. It's the tempo, you know. This is an expansion team. You have your floor general. You got Julie Allman already in the draft, expansion draft. But then you go get your young guard with Ayana Martin, 12.5 points, 5 assists per game in the Euro Cup. This is gonna be good to watch. Shout out to the tempo.
Oh,
Right. Coach.
put them foes up, man. Put your foes up. They're
Flage.
going to get Fly J from LSU, man. With a new expansion franchise, they're going to want somebody that's going to be able to come in and bring a fan base in, going to fill seats. She will draw plenty of fans to the team because of who she is and her following. like Jeff mentioned, they already have the vets because they got them from the expansion draft. So bring her in. It's going to be a young, emerging star that can put butt to the seats, I guess I should say. So I'm going to go with Flau'jae Johnson from LSU.
Right. At 6, I have Raven Johnson, guard from South Carolina. Not many players in this class raised their draft stock as much as Raven, who bettered herself by returning to college, and I think it really helped. I really do. The SEC Defensive Player of the Year, can guard at an elite level, and she can guard bigs, and she can also guard guards as well. So on offense, she's become a little bit more of a dependable, albeit low volume, 3-point shooter, and just improved slightly as a playmaker. So they're thin at point guard. It'd be good to have a consummate professional in Raven Johnson from South Carolina. Speaking of another expansion team, is the Portland Fire, Coach. Who's your pick and why?
I'm going with Nell Ngloma from France, a big scorer in LBWL. She led her team to a top 5 finish as a teenager, and she's great attacking the rim. Now, she will have to work on her 3-point shooting because everybody knows that once you get to the league, they make you use your weaknesses, and everybody knows she's going to get to the basket, so she's going to work on that 3-point shot, but she can score the ball well. So I went with Nell Ngloma from France.
Jeff.
Going back to UCLA.
Okay.
I'm going to Gabriella Jaquez.
Jaquez.
Jaquez, I did say
Jaime.
Jaquez.
Jaquez.
It's Jaime sister. All gas Gabs is what I call it.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
all gas Gabs. So, listen, point guard, get to the basket, all motor, all energy. Give your team an identity when you get all gas Gabs on your team. This is where you go right here for your first pick of your franchise.
Yep. For that pick, I have Flau'jae Johnson going right here. Has her up and downs these seasons, but she has a lot of ability and might need to play against pros to kind of start her next career as a pro. So, the only thing about Flau'jae, she just has to find a way to fit wherever she's at, right? She was perfect when she had somebody like Angel Reese to kind of bounce ideas off of and kind of play alongside. I personally don't think that she is a lead player. Like, she'd be a great Robin. I just don't think she could be Batman. And in turn, going into an expansion team, it would be great for Flau'jae. So I have her going to the Portland Fire. Right. Coming in at 8, the Golden State Valkyries, Coach. Who's your pick and why?
Going UCLA here, Gianna Nitkins.
That's right.
She's the best 3-point shooter outside of Fudd in his draft. She also has the mid-range shots, which the analytics, they hate, which I personally don't like.
Midi.
I don't like the analytics. If you got a midi game, use the midi game. Don't be one of those coaches. If it's not a 3, it's not a layup, don't want it. Nah. If that's their game, that's their game. And she has the 3-point shot and the mid-range. So I have Gianna Nitkins going to UCLA. I mean, going to Golden State from UCLA.
Yeah. Jeff?
Golden State, I'm going to go to South Carolina. Tania Latson, 5'8" guard. She's moving up in the draft rankings right now. Downhill score. Need that in Golden State. So, yeah, give me Tania Latson from South Carolina.
Yeah. And this is where I have Gabriella Jaquez going from UCLA. Just made a name for herself being one of the best glue players in all of college basketball. She just showed how much of a valuable asset she can be to a team. Her nose for the basketball. She had 10 rebounds in that championship game. Really got robbed for Final Four MVP. So just don't expect her to fall much further than this. So Valkyries is a great team for Gabriella Jaquez from UCLA. Number 9, the Washington Mystics, Coach. Who's your pick and why?
This is where I have Gabriella Jaquez from UCLA. The Mystics lacked guard and wing depth behind Sonia Citron. She could be the person to help get them that depth. Like you said, she has a great size. She defends well. She can space the floor. And like you mentioned, she crashes the boards clearly.
Right.
So I went with Gabriella Jaquez from UCLA.
Jeff.
This is where I have Flau'jae going. To the Mystics.
Yeah.
It was a rough season for old Flau'jae.
It was.
Yeah.
Up
It
and
was a
down.
rough season.
Yeah.
But it's going to be all right. She's gonna get here. She's going to get to a team that's making a push.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to find her role as a 6th woman, maybe. 6th or 7th woman, but be.
6th player.
You're right. It's called 6th player.
Sixth player.
That's correct. You are absolutely
No,
right.
it's not
It
that.
is called 6th. But it's called 6th player. It's a 6th player award.
Six woman award. Because they call it 6-man award.
No, but in the WNBA, it's a 6th player award.
Wow.
Absolutely right.
Sixth
Yeah,
player. Mm-hmm.
you're right.
That's crazy.
Pronouns is pronouns, pal. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so Flau'jae is the person that that they need as their 6th player
Mhm.
or 7th off the bench and learn her spot in the rotation, as you said earlier, Jay. And she will grow in that role and expand. But start there.
That's right.
Yeah.
My pick for 9 with the Mystics is Gianna Neepkins from UCLA. No WNBA team, like Coach mentioned, made or attempted fewer three-pointers than the Mystics last season. And this is an outstanding shooter. She shot 42% from 3 in each of her seasons dating back to her college years. So, yeah, man, just a unorthodox release. It looks a little weird, but that shit goes in. Yes, sir. Just a good passer and also a cutter. So she'll help out with that team as far as the low volume of three-point shooting. Gianna Neepkins from UCLA, who transferred from Utah. Yep. And closing things out with our top 10 pick is the Indiana Fever. Coach, close us out.
This is what have Raven Johnson going. She's a strong guard that can guard anybody on the court. Don't matter whether it's a big, a guard, doesn't matter. She's going to pick up 94 feet. She's going to make it a rough night on you. And she was the reason that South Carolina beat UConn. She had them so frustrated on their wing, they didn't know what to do. You can tell they hadn't seen no pressure like that all year.
Sure.
So I went with Raven Johnson right here.
Jeff?
Same. Everything Coach said, Raven Johnson.
Yeah. And I'm going with another South Carolina, her backcourt teammate, Taniyah Latson, South Carolina. Spent much of the season, the Fever, just trying to make up for injuries. I think you just need depth. And I think she's one of the most talented scorers in the country, all SEC last year. And then on top of that, she led the country in scoring. And she goes to South Carolina to win a championship. So that 27 turned into 14, but you showed that you can do a lot more. I was having a conversation and I was saying, if she stayed at Florida State, would she still be in the top 10? I don't know. Maybe so, maybe not. But her strength has always been scoring. So she can get in to the point and draw fouls and be one of those prolific scorers in the WNBA. I don't think she'll be able to do that, but she will be able to create for herself and others. So Taniyah Latson, South Carolina. Yep. That is our top 10 WNBA mock draft for 2026.
Shout out to Don Staley, man.
Shout out to Don.
Handle that like a G. Handle it like a professional.
Yeah. I'm always for a good sore loser. So.
Oh, my God. This nigga.
I'm just
No. He lost a notch in my book, man. He can't. He can't act like that. He can't act like that. Because this the reason he can't act like that. If you go back and look at Geno's history, he has a problem with every coach that beats him.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
Every one of them.
Back from Pat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on brain. From Pat
to
Muffin
McGraw. My girl
Stanford.
Tara Vanderveer.
Yeah.
It's always been beef.
It's always.
Yeah.
And
But
so
you gotta realize, and I ain't taking up.
There you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not gonna answer. I'm just what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He is the minority in this situation.
Oh, hell no.
That's
You're
a
not
tough.
shooting no
That's tough.
bell
That's
for
a
that.
tough card to play, though.
You're not shooting no bell for that shit.
No, I'm just telling you. So in turn, I think he
is a minority.
overcompensates because he's the minority.
Hell no. I ain't shooting no bell for that. Nah. He
By
is.
the definition of the word,
That
he is the
ain't no excuse though. Hell no. He lost.
I
He's
think
mad.
And I think what he does, he has to. No, I'm with you. And I'm
nah,
done.
nah.
I just think that's what I'm saying. I ain't.
be real. This ain't do one. Okay, all right. This ain't do one.
Gone. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. And he's overcompensating because he is the minority in this situation.
Or is he overcompensating because he mad he lost?
Nah, he don't like losing. That's why I led
Jay,
with. I appreciate it.
Just leave it there then.
Yeah, why you stop asking me questions then? Only person trying to save me is Jeff. You guys ready to get started with halftime?
Let's get it.
Let's get it. J-Ho. Check us out each and every Monday. The Revolution will be podcasting. Revolution will be podcasting.
All right. It is the very last for the season. FSP's NBA Top 7 Power Rankings. We're going to do this a little bit different this week since it's the last one for the year. These are the top 7 teams going into the playoffs. All right. And number 7, the Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets. This is the feel-good story of the season. Go to hell ball, as J. Hove describes it, at its best. some of the most fun you're ever going to see. I'm happy. I do hope they get out of the play-in. They're currently in the 9th spot. In the 8th spot as of recording. So hopefully they get out of the play-in tournament and make it to an actual matchup against the Detroit Pistons. That would be great for basketball. The Charlotte Hornets at number 7. And number 6, the Atlanta Hawks. Beat me to it. Trading away franchise cornerstone Trae Young at the trade deadline. Bringing in the wily vet CJ McCollum. Also getting Kuminga, who's surprisingly putting up solid numbers off the bench. Shout out to Kuminga. You go get him, and the team is gelling at the right time. Do I think they make it to the Eastern Conference Finals? No. Do I think they are tough off for anybody in those first 2 rounds of the playoffs? Absolutely. Atlanta Hawks at number 6. At number 5, the Denver Nuggets. The Fighting Yolk Dogs. He's going to finish for the 6th straight year in the top 3 voting in the MVP. That's amazing. 6th straight year, top 3 voting MVP.
Cold.
That team is a Western Conference Finals favorite, a matchup nightmare, and when they get healthy, anything's on the table. So at number 5, the Denver Nuggets. At number 4, speaking of when they get healthy, the Boston Celtics. Jason Tatum comes back. Looks like nothing ever happened. Now, Jaylen Brown's out last couple of games. We're going to figure it out. You got Vooch back from injury. You got Peyton Pritchard and an assortment of other guys that you don't really know unless you watch a lot of basketball, but they play well as a team and probably have your coach of the year as the head coach. The Boston Celtics at number 4. Number 3, the number 1 seed in the East. Wire to wire, number 1 seed in the East. And Cade Cunningham, Cade Icewood, Motorcade is back. The Detroit Pistons. Surprising. They stepped up when it was time to step up. Like I said, wire to wire, number 1 seed in the East. And they're healthy. Shout out to the Detroit Pistons at number 2. The Fighting Wembanyamas of San Antonio. The Tricky Vicky Express.
Come on, man.
All things considered, in any other year, this would be the best team, best story in the NBA. Victor Wembanyama has made the jump to an elite player on both sides of the ball, and now the league is in trouble. But there's still one team that's ahead of them, and that's the Oklahoma City Thunder. All year, have not been healthy all year, but they're still the best record in the West, best record in the NBA, and still the odds-on favorite to win your NBA championship. And that is the conclusion of the FSP NBA Top 7 Power Rankings. See y'all in the playoffs. Ready for the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Full Sport Press.
Hey, it's your man, Coach Locke. Y'all make sure y'all check out the Full Sport Press podcast every Monday, wherever you stream your podcast episodes. Like I always say, get a drummer song.
Revolution will be podcasted. Second half, we are here for the best college basketball teams that did not win a national title. I am J-Ho.
It's what, Big Jeff?
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Love it or hate it, the best team doesn't always win the championship in college basketball. You can't. That's the nature of the NCAA tournament beast. A great team can have an off night. You can't. And
Women's.
an okay team can play out of its mind in a single elimination bracket. Crazy stuff happens. Throughout college basketball history, several powerhouse teams have captivated the nation with their stellar play, only to fall short of the ultimate glory. These squads, despite their remarkable talent and memorable seasons, are remembered despite flopping in the NCAA tournament. These are the 5 best college basketball teams that did not win a national title. Before we get there, we'll do some honorable mentions. First things first, we have the UCLA Bruins of 2007-2008 fame. Their record was 35-4, and their last game was the Final Four, 63-78 to Jeff's Memphis Tigers. Coach, talk to me about the 2007-2008 UCLA Bruins.
Man, this team was as talented as any team, man. The thing I think that got them was the youth. Even though once you get to March Madness, we always say if you're a freshman, you're not a freshman no more. If you're a sophomore, you're not a sophomore no more anymore. But I think that played a part in it. But they were loaded, man. Russell Westbrook, Kevin Love, Darren Collison,
Luke Rich and Mute.
Yeah, I think that
Old on that team.
Yeah.
I just think the youth got a hold of him, and
Right.
I think that's what hurt him.
I didn't even think of that joke. Oh, yeah, that's Jeff. What you think?
This is when I became a Russell Westbrook fan.
Mm.
This year, this season, this game was because of course they played Memphis, right?
Mm.
So this was my Russell. Like, dude, cold. They lost, but dude was a problem. So
Yeah.
shout out to UCLA for this team. Kevin Love, shout out
Yeah.
to Kevin Love too. Kevin Love was the guy. He was the guy on this team.
Yeah. Who was the coach of this team? Was it Mick Cronin? Nah, was it Steve Lavin?
Steve Lavin.
Steve Lavin makes sense.
Had to be Steve Lavin. Mick Cronin wasn't there yet.
I know he came in later,
Can't wait.
but like I don't know. But I remember this
Find
team because their first team that they played, we're gonna say they played
Appalachian State Tech University.
Yeah. They held them to 29 points.
Yeah.
And this is Russell Westbrook just playing defense.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Love was the best player on that team.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. And you bring in Darren Collison, who's good as a college point guard that we've seen in a very long time. In terms of just raw ability, they were riding a 14-game winning streak.
Ben Howland.
Ben Howland.
Sure was.
Ben Howland. Yep. Yeah. And then they just came across, I think, a better team in that Memphis team that we'll talk about soon. But yeah, man. Just
Spoiler alert.
yeah, for sure. But that UCLA Bruins of 2007, 2008 was a really good team. For sure. Next up, we have the Kansas Jayhawks, 2009, 2010. Their record was 33-3, and their last game came into the second round, 67-69 to Northern Iowa. I remember this, Jeff.
Me too.
You remember this game?
I remember this game.
Yeah.
You can't. They were number one seed.
Yes.
for sure.
And Northern Iowa, like
Mhm.
this was the definition of March Madness.
Yeah.
And his name escapes me. It's in my nose. Coach for the Kansas.
Coach
Bill Self.
Bill Self.
Yeah.
Bill Self did a Bill Self thing.
I thought you was talking about Ali Reed-Fruchtman-ish, because that's the dude that made that shot.
That's what. Well, yeah. But the fact that there even was a game,
Mhm.
Bill Self
Yeah.
tends to have these games against teams he should blow out.
That's
That's
true.
what I'm saying. But yes,
Mhm.
you're
That's right.
correct. But
Yeah.
the shot.
Yeah.
Coach?
Yeah, this team, it was crazy because this Kansas team, they ran through the Big 12 regular season and the tournament.
Yep.
They barely played any close games. Like 10 of their 15 conference wins were by double digits. They were loaded with the Morris twins, Sharon Collins, Xavier Henry, Cole Aldridge, Tyshawn Taylor. And the funny thing is, Thomas Robinson was on this team.
Yeah.
He didn't even play.
He didn't even get no team.
That's how loaded this team was. So to see them who were finished second in offense and eighth in defense was crazy to see them lose this game.
Yeah. And that's how you look at it, because this team was looking for a second national title in 3 seasons. And they looked to be, like Jeff mentioned, number one seed. They were in good shape to do that. With all that team, Sharon Collins, your leading scorer on the team, they just ran into a hot team. And Ali Farouk-Manish, man, led them to a huge shot. He's a coach now. I don't know where Ali coaches there right now, but March is a cruel beast.
Yeah.
Because if they get past Northern Iowa, I think they win the entire tournament.
Yeah,
that year.
they just had like you said, not have no close games, man. You have it right at that time right there. You start second guessing yourself.
Man,
Everything go wrong.
You got to be battle tested, man. You
Yeah.
got to get in there and have some of those games.
I think they overlooked them though.
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
really do.
Second round, yeah.
and-
They wasn't worried about nothing to the second
Yeah,
weekend,
yeah.
coach.
And what's funny, and this is off, well, it's not off subject, but shout out to Tigers. Everybody know what NCAA tournament this year. The worst thing that could have happened for us was that now, you know, ESPN puts out those articles. They put out an article that said the highest percentage of 16 seeds to upset 1 seed, the highest percentage who had picked 15.
Yeah.
They picked us as the best 15 seed to upset the 2 seed. And even if you are sleeping as a 2 seed, when you see that, now you give them bulletin board material. So
Yeah.
I think they saw that
Yeah.
and was like, nah, we're not going to sleep on them.
Hell no. And Ali Farouk-Manish is the head coach at Colorado State right now
Oh, how long you been there?
since 2025.
So he coached my
He
boy.
coached, yeah.
Coach
What's
my
my
boy.
boy name? Neek.
Yes.
Yeah, Neek.
Yes.
Neek Clifford.
Clifford.
Yeah, Cole. Yeah, played for-
Cole.
The reason that they're finna blow up that team in Sacramento is because a dude that played for Colorado State named Neek Clifford.
Cole.
Cole. You hear me? Gonna
Cole.
average 22, 23 next year.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, in Sacramento.
Let's do it.
Yep. Let's get to the list. Coming in at number 5, we have the Duke Blue Devils of 2024-2025 with a record of 35-4 in their last game. Was in the Final Four, 67-70 to the Houston. What are they?
Cougars.
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 Okay, bet
Cougars.
for sure. Coach, talk to me about this team.
Man, this dude team ran into that Houston defense, man. that everybody knows Samson's defensive teams are second to none. But this Duke team, they looked like they were gonna go straight from AP Player National of the Year with Cooper Flag because they were playing so efficient. They swept the ACC the regular season and the tournament, which hadn't been done since 2006. They won 31 games of 32 games in a row through November to March, and they finished with the highest KenPom net rating in the last 25 years.
Yeah, man.
So it looked like they were just going to run through this tournament, but they ran into that Houston defense that Kellen Sampson installs in those goals.
Or it could be a situation of John Shire just not coaching
Uh-oh.
well in the second half because that's really he just got out coached, which is usually his problem.
Somebody had to say.
Go ahead, Jeff.
No, that was it.
Yeah.
No, you said it. That was it. Like this team had all the talent where you got your rookie of the year and your co-rookie of the year or second finish rookie, whatever you want to look at it.
Yeah.
They had it on this team. So yeah.
And it goes back to saying that the ACC wasn't at its best in 2024 and 2025. So, again, going back to that Kansas team, you didn't get a lot of bump during the regular season. And now you get into a tough spot, like Coach mentioned, with the Houston team that play defense out of this world. But, and again, with this exercise, you can only pick one team from any of the teams. So it couldn't be the Duke 1998, 1919, because that's what I'm trying to tell you. That team shit the bed, too. They shit the bed, too. They won 32 straight games, and then they met up with Connecticut, and they got blown out. Elton Brand was on that team as well. But back to this Duke team, 2024, 2025, just the way that they looked and all of that talent. You got 5 guys that currently on the NBA roster right now. And Tyrese Maxey, Sion James, of course, Cooper Flag, my guy, Con Knipple, and what's my post name? Man Maluwatch that plays for Phoenix. So that's what I'm saying. Like, with that team, 2 of those guys could come back to Duke right now. They win a national title. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and they still should have won it. They still should have won it this year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. And I think it is, you don't see a lot of Coach K teams choking like this, but back-to-back years, Duke Blue Devils, they choke at a high level, and I just worry about the long-term effect that it could have for John Shire. So Duke coming in at 5, though. Coming in at number 4, Jeff, we have the Memphis Tigers of 2007-2008 with a record of 38-2, and they were in the national championship game, and they lost to Kansas 68-75, Jeff.
It's broke my heart.
Yeah.
This is the game that took me away from college basketball. Been a Memphis Tiger fan most of my life, starting with Mingo Johnson, moving into my favorite player at the time, Penny Hardaway, moving into Lorenzo Wright, David Vaughn, Elliot Perry.
Yeah.
Then you get this team together. You had Joey Dorsey, Dozier, you had Derrick Rose, CDR, Andre Allen. You had, come on, man. Like,
them boys are fun to watch, too.
But couldn't shoot a free throw.
If it saved it,
now, one person on the team could shoot a free throw.
Not name.
All the talent in the world, but you couldn't shoot a free throw.
They were loaded. It's a loaded team, man. Yeah, that hurts you.
Overtime.
No, for real.
Yeah.
That's why you don't watch college. But I can see it though. I've been there.
This game,
I've been there.
it don't.
Yeah.
It ain't hit the same since then.
Yeah.
Calipari League, go to Kentucky.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Go.
I remember watching this game. Like, they missed them first 3 or 4 free throws, and then Derrick Rose is at the free throw. I'm like, all right, he gonna make one of these. Like, the odds are so they done missed like 4 or 5 in a row. Like, all they got to get is one, and he missed that one. I was sitting there in disbelief. It's like at that point you could see they were scared to go to the free throw line. Like, they were shook at that point, and Mario Chalmers hit the big 3 that everybody remembers. And the rest is history.
Yep. Chris Douglas Roberts was the leading scorer on that team, 18 a game, 38 wins, man. And it's the second team that John Calipari had vacated for whatever he was doing wrong. That's probably super legal right now.
0-2 is what the record stands is now.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? That's crazy.
0-2.
0-2. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Memphis Tigers of 2007, 2008. Going into this exercise, I thought that the Memphis team would be maybe honorable mention. No.
Then you looked at the team.
Yeah.
This was the year. This was the
year.
Yeah.
Coming in number 3, we have the Gonzaga Bulldogs, 2020, 2021. The record of 31-1. National championship game. You get curb stomped by Baylor, 70-86. Coach, talk to me about Gonzaga.
Second unbeaten team to reach the title game since Indiana did it. They were dominant all year. They lead the nation in scoring with Drew Timme, Corey Kispert.
Yeah, Drew Timme.
And even though they played in the West Coast Conference, their coach knew that conference wasn't as strong, so they didn't duck anybody.
Oh,
They played Kansas.
yeah.
They played Virginia.
Yeah.
They played Iowa. They played West Virginia. They had Jalen Suggs, who was a freshman at the time, banked in the three at the buzzer in the semifinal game.
And coach, that's what I think the reason that they lost that game.
It's emotional.
They
emotional.
were emotionally drained
Yes.
after that big ass shot.
Yep.
They were never the same.
Yep, and that's why I think South Carolina lost that game to UCLA too.
It's true.
It was an emotional
It was
letdown.
an emotional letdown.
But going back to the guys, man, it's tough. That's why you see a lot of people say they would not want to go into the NCAA tournament undefeated because it's so much pressure of everyone talking about the undefeated season, So you see some coaches and players say they rather take one loss here and there before they get in there, so it's not as much pressure. Because that's a lot of pressure to go into a national championship game at 31-0.
Yeah, 31-0.
So they just ran out of gas and ran into that Baylor team.
Yep. Jeff?
Shout out to Drew Timme still getting paid to play basketball. Then
Drew Timme, yeah.
he get clocked with the Lakers.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Drew Timme, man. I was. This is one of those ones I was like, what you say, parachuting in the season because again Memphis broke my heart.
Yeah.
So I would hear, man, Gonzaga ain't lost. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? And I see what they playing like, man, Baylor gonna beat the hell out of them. People thought I was lying. Yeah. I just didn't understand it. But looking back on their team on paper, they got a solid squad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I got a question for y'all. So having such a big game in the Final Four, and I know it doesn't make any sense, like logistically, right? But say if you have a big game like this in college football, there's 6 days to kind of process what's going on.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a way that the Final Four being a day or 2 days for sure after that game would be a kind of way, maybe pushing it to Tuesday or something like that, giving you one more day to kind of decompress? Because it's a lot of pressure to play in that game, or it's just the nature of the beast and you just got to play through.
Just nature of the beast, man. In basketball, that's because you've been trained to do that not all season, but
Your life.
all tournament time.
Yeah.
Because when you play your conference tournament,
Yep.
you play on Friday, you play Saturday, championship games the next day, or if semifinals on Friday, your championship game is on Saturday. Yeah. So that's why they call themselves giving you that extra day because it is a national championship game. They give you that day break. Yeah. So I don't think that'll ever change.
Yeah. This is the thing, though, with this team. That Gonzaga team, like everybody mentioned, Jalen Suggs, NBA player, Corey Kispert just got traded, still a formidable role player. Drew Timme's playing. But people don't know Andrew Nembhard was on this team. Julian Strawther was also on this team. This was one of the best Gonzaga teams that they've ever put together. Yeah. I just think they ran into one of the best teams in the last 25 years with that Baylor team. That Baylor team, it was a dude that played for them. Oh, man. I think it was McCain. What was his name?
They was old, too.
They
that
had
Baylor team
an
was old, right?
old-ass team. And when I said and tell you this.
It was like that North Carolina Baycock team.
Dude, I think it was Davion Mitchell. It was Davion Mitchell was on that team. And that damn Davion Mitchell, that's when he got the nickname Off Night. Because he was sliding something so crazy. It was him and Butler. Jared Butler was on that team. That was the backcourt. And I ain't never seen no team play defense like that in my entire life. The only other teams I've seen play defense like that was Frank Martin's South Carolina team when they had Dozier. And, man, they played Duke. And they put them white boys in the trunk so crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like Frank Martin. We known historically as he's always coached black teams. He coached Udonis Haslam and high school, and then he went to he had Steve Blake too. Yeah, Blake with the hands. Steve Blake with the hands. Yeah, from in Miami, but he had that South Carolina team spinning, and the only other defensive team I seen play like that was this 2020-21 Davion Mitchell led Baylor team, who still plays in the NBA as well.
You know who was a freshman on that team?
Who?
L.J. Cryer.
L.J. Cryer. Damn, what a name.
Yeah.
That's a name. Yeah, man. That's a squad, man. Yeah, that Gonzaga team was loaded. I really think that it was just a letdown from such a big shot. Coming in number 2 is the Illinois Fighting Illini, which aren't named the Fighting Illini anymore. 2004-2005 with a record of 37-2, and they also made it to the national championship game, losing 70-75 to the UNC Tar Heels. Great day to be a Tar Heel that day. Coach, talk to me about this Illinois team.
It's what my boy was rolling, Ron Williams, man. But the backcourt was crazy. Him, D Brown, and Luther Head all on the same team. It's one of the best backcourts in college history, man. But that UNC team was loaded too. They had 4 lottery picks on that team.
Yeah.
So it was a battle of pros basically on this team.
Right.
It was a great matchup, and UNC just got the best of them, man. They just overmatched kind of.
Yeah.
Luther Head was one of my favorite players in college.
Great player.
Yeah, I can't explain why.
Yeah, something about Luther Head.
Yeah, I like Luther Head.
Anything about people that got the most recognition on that team was Luther Head and D Brown.
Yeah.
But Darren Williams ended up being the best pro, and which is crazy. Yeah. Go ahead, Jim.
Oh no, I was just this was a great game. Great game. It was just great to see Illinois in the national championship game.
Yeah.
That was cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that team, man, it was a 3-headed monster, those 3, Darren Williams, D Brown, and Luther Head. I think that was, besides the LJ, Stacey Augman, and what's my boy name? Greg Anthony team, a trio.
Yeah.
That was a tough trio, man.
Yeah.
Tough trio. Now, of course, you have the Leitner, Grant Hill, Bobby Hurley, but as far as like the names, just like what they did, that's a tough trio, man. And they shot 40% from 3 the entire team.
Goodness.
43 for the season.
That's
Ball.
crazy.
I ain't never heard of no shit like
That's
that.
wild.
Yeah, so
And that's a time with threes wasn't
Three-
shot
it
a
was-
lot. They wasn't
it
shooting
was
threes
big.
like they shot now.
I think it's one of those things, man. They just struggled to a team that just didn't miss that night. I remember us watching that game, and I think we shot like 54% from the field that game. Just didn't miss. Just didn't miss, and we still only won 70-75. You understand what I'm saying? So, again, Sean May, Rashad McCants, Raymond Felton was in that team. And
Marvin Williams off the bench, right?
Marvin Williams off the bench.
Yeah.
Great squad. One of our better squads.
Only one win lottery, but off the bench though. Well, he wasn't the only one win lottery, but he got picked like 11.
He did.
But he didn't play.
No, he went like 4, bro.
To like Utah or some shit, or Atlanta.
Something like that. Yeah, for sure. That was a squad.
I couldn't believe that.
Yeah. Hey, I'm in at number 1. This is the Kentucky Wildcats.
This is the
2014,
This is
2015. This is number 1. 38-1.
Yeah.
National championship game loser, 64-71 to Wisconsin, who had a squad. That was a good ass Wisconsin team.
Kaminsky.
Yeah, Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank.
My guy Sam Decker was on that team.
It's
They
a very
was low.
Wisconsin team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeff, talk to me about this Kentucky Wildcats team.
It's a Calipari thing. This is what his teams do. Had the same problem my Memphis Tigers had, man. They couldn't. They had the most talent in the world. They were not undefeated going into this. They lost one before this, right? No, they lost national championship. They lost national championship. They were undefeated going into this. This should have been a cakewalk. But Frank the Tank and Decker, they were not going. And this is one of those ones.
I hate that.
It was
ball
rough
head
to
coach.
watch.
He was smiling. He was so. And this is at the time when I'm a big Calipari guy. I love John Calipari, and so I'm rooting for Kentucky. Devin Booker was my guy on this team.
Yep.
But the smirk that the coach for Wisconsin had, bald head dude, I don't remember his name. It pissed me off, and I was like, oh, he was like arrogant and like pompous, like, oh, we're gonna beat all these black kids. I don't know. I saw
And it was that, and add that on to it. It was the way Calipari was doing it, because everybody was one and done. He was one and done. He was shuffling in the team every year. Every year. So
the McDonald's All-Americans.
every year. So they did.
Death Row. That was Death Row.
That was definitely different. Hey,
Death Row.
you got 1 year.
Man,
Yeah, you come back next year, the spot's not guaranteed.
100%.
And so
Ryan, that's who you talking about.
Bo Bryant.
Bo Ryan. I hated that. It was him and Rick Majerus. I didn't like Rick Majerus.
At
Utah. We had Keith Van Horn. He would look the way that they would look. It would be like.
What you got, coach?
Yeah, man.
Good shit today.
This Kentucky team was loaded, man. Like the Harrison twins, like you said, D Book, Willie Cauley-Stein.
Willie Cauley-Stein
was on that team, and Trey Lyles. And they had the young small guard in Tyler Eulis.
Oh,
Cold, fast,
yeah.
and none of them averaged more than 26 minutes a game.
Yep.
It was just too much talent and for them to play more minutes than that. But they just couldn't get it done, man. Once again, I think that pressure of going into that game 38-0, I think that has something to do with it as well.
Yeah, man. Tyler Eulis was so cold, and he didn't even like the Harrison twins were consummate professionals. So if you stayed 2 years at Kentucky, you weren't gonna play in the NBA. Like it was just one of them things. So you saw both of them starting, and you had Book there, and you just saw how good Book was. Cat was on that team. He was the best. Bro, he averaged 10 points a game.
It's crazy.
On that Kentucky team, man. And
Book averaged 11, right?
yeah, if that, maybe not like 7, coach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it just seemed like a foregone conclusion. Like Jeff mentioned, they were going to win this national title. And, 2-point win over Notre Dame in the Elite Eight. Showed some vulnerability against them. And just couldn't keep Wisconsin from shooting 47% and going 18 for 22 from the free throw line.
Was this the start of the Drake curse?
I think it was.
Was this the start of the Drake?
I think this was that team.
I think it might have been.
Because he's at the
you're not-
Midnight Madness.
Is it Boogies?
That's Boogie.
Oh,
That's Boogie, right?
Boogie and John Wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was early. Yeah.
He was sitting in their film room.
Yeah, he was sitting
at the Midnight Madness.
Yeah.
I rock Kentucky Blue on these hoes.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Kentucky Blue on EO.
That's a good exercise, guys. That was fun. We thought about doing women's as well. But here's the thing:
Watch yourself.
you run into juggernauts. Tennessee had a run. No, shit. Tennessee had a run where it was hard to get past them. Of course, Notre Dame had a hell of a run with Muffin McGraw. It was hard to get past them. Of course, UConn.
Of course.
South Carolina had
South
a run
Carolina's
too.
competitive.
Yeah.
UConn. Yeah.
Hey, man.
You got that blip, that LSU blip.
LSU had a little run.
Yeah. Baylor had a
with VG.
Stanford.
Yeah, Stanford had a run. Tara. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then it really ain't no like the only blips are you guys talking about literally was Kim Mulkey
Yeah.
because she was at Baylor and also at LSU.
Yeah.
And then you run into Stanford, just really good coaching.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think, it's one more team that we missing, y'all.
It's the
That's
UConn.
mixed in between there.
That won it or
Notre
just,
Dame.
They won it all or
They
just
won it, yeah.
Oh.
Kentucky. I mean, not Kentucky.
No, I think that's all
South
of them.
Carolina.
It was
UConn.
always Stanford,
Stanford.
Baylor, LSU.
LSU.
I think that might be it. I don't think nobody ever got over them.
Yeah, you get a little tricky in between that. So yeah, I mean, those were gonna be probably the 5 teams that we'll be like, it was just a good year. But I'm telling you what, there was a stretch. People don't talk about it. Gino didn't win a ring for like 9 years. Yo.
Yeah.
It was like 9 years. He missed 4 with Crystal Dangerfield and Kia Nurse and them.
Yeah.
Their entire team didn't win one. So yeah, he had a run where he had to really get to it, and he'll be fine. But I really do think
That's who we missed
Who?
in 2011.
who won?
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M snuck in there and won one.
Yeah.
Sidney Colson.
Yeah.
Sidney Colson.
Okay, that
and,
makes sense.
the coach at Texas was on that team.
Mm-hmm.
What's baby girl name?
Sid.
Yes.
Sid.
Sidney Carter.
Sidney Carter.
Sid.
Yeah, that's it though, right?
Come on now.
So you got to go all the way back to 2006.
Wow. Who else? Who won in 2006?
Maryland.
Who was on that team?
I ain't got it.
Your homegirl.
Oh, light skin.
No.
Tweet us with questions. Tweet us with questions.
A push shot. Alyssa Thomas was on that team, right?
She what? Oh,
Yeah, she went to Maryland.
6?
maybe.
And hell, no, she ain't that old.
Yeah,
She
06.
that
That's great.
Nah, you know who's on that team? The point guard. The black homegirl.
Light skin girl. Oh no.
What's baby girl name?
light skin?
Yeah.
Yeah, she coaching there, right?
Yeah,
she used to play
she
for
used
the Smarts.
Yeah. What's her name? I just had it.
Tweet us with questions.
I'm gonna get it there.
Yeah.
2005.
I'm telling you. Maryland had a run.
Yeah.
What's her
It
name?
ain't Bobby. It's
No, we're finna get out of here, but we got to figure that lady's name.
Christy Tyler.
Christy Tolliver. Black is
my dog.
I know
That's my
Black.
dog, too.
Yeah, I know Black is screaming
Yeah.
as he listening. To
Yeah.
Christy Tolliver.
Yeah.
Christy Tolliver. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Now, two is the questions throughout the week and full sport press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. More importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Coach.
Get a drummer song.
Chill.
Camera's always on, brother.
Cameraman. The Revolution will be podcast, and we are out.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The Revolution will be podcasted.